Good afternoon and Happy New Year. It is Monday, January 3rd, and it is somewhere, I believe, around 3:30. I'm not even sure, somewhere around that range. I've got a different background today and a different hat. I'm actually sitting in our dining room, and in the background behind me, another one of my wife's paintings, which I don't know if that one's actually, yeah, that one's a painting. Not the one she did. She doesn't paint, but she likes to buy or find at yard sales, or my brother passes them along to us. Paintings, some painting that someone painted, no famous artist, at least not that we know of. I did a video in our bedroom where she has all the artwork on the one wall, and there is artwork in this room and different things. In fact, there's a cross stitch of Psalm 23, or no, actually, what is that up there? I better look. It is, it's the Lord's Prayer. I think we have another one like it, that's Psalm 23. I'm not sure, but that was actually given to us by a friend down in South Carolina that I think it belonged to their grandmother or something, or she did it. So they're very nice looking cross stitch. And so my wife really loves stuff like that. And behind me, I wanted to point out this lamp. This was made by my brother. It's really a neat woodwork lamp. I'll turn it on, but I didn't want to have the light in the background. He did a really nice job on that, and he gave that to us. He's made several of those lamps. That's my brother John, or as my kids know him, Uncle Jack. And then over here on my right is it's called a skylight, that's a brand name. And it's kind of cool because we have kids different children and grandchildren living in different parts of the country. And they can actually, via an email, they can email a picture and it'll show up on that photo frame, that digital photo frame. So that's really nice. We have grandkids that are in South Carolina, and my other daughter and her husband live in Utah. So it's kind of nice to get those pictures from time to time. And a lot of times when I see something I like on Facebook of one of our grandchildren, I just download it and upload it to that. So Denise has it. There's a lot of pictures on there, and it just scrolls through them. And it's really kind of a nice thing that the kids chipped in and bought my wife, I think for a birthday one year, maybe a year or so ago. And then, so that's the background in our dining room, one of the walls in our dining room. You can kind of see the kitchen around the corner. There's a bathroom behind me. Who designs a house with a bathroom off the dining room? Not a good choice. But this house is over 100 years old, so it's been designed and redesigned by multiple people, I'm sure. The hat that I'm wearing, I promised my daughter that I would wear this in one of my videos. It was given to me for Christmas by Amy. It is Swamp Rabbit Cafe and Grocery down in Greenville, South Carolina. It says Ride Bikes up on top of it. There's a Swamp Rabbit Trail. I think it goes from Travelers Rest to Greenville, I believe. I've been on it before, walked on it. But some of you may be in that area, may be familiar with that, or have been down there. My daughter lives in Travelers Rest, South Carolina. So update on the cancer. Like I said, I had my 6th treatment, and I would appreciate your prayers over the next couple of weeks. And I do appreciate many prayers, many people that have mentioned to me or told me that they're praying, and churches that are praying for me. I really appreciate different parts of the country, even churches and folks that are praying for me. And I really appreciate that. Today's Monday, Wednesday, the 5th, I go in for a PET scan. And then on the 12th, I go in and meet with the oncologist to hear the results of that PET scan. So what they refer to is abnormal uptake. So if there's abnormal uptake, that indicates the presence of cancer in the lymph nodes. So the last PET scan that I had, which was halfway through the chemotherapy, it said that there was no abnormal uptake in my neck and in my groin, but there was still some abnormal uptake in my abdomen area. The oncologist seems to be very optimistic that I'm going to get a very good report, but it's in the Lord's hands, and I'm trusting him for what he's going to accomplish in this for his glory. And God has taught me a lot over the course of this cancer, and has blessed my family and has shown me an outpouring of love through his people over the course of this cancer, and the many people that have contacted me, whether it's a card or a note of encouragement or a text, phone calls, or directly contacting me in whatever way, coming by the house. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate my church family in their outpouring of love, and then also, of course, my family, my children, my siblings, who have really been a blessing through this. So I just thought I'd get on, show off my new hat, get a different background, different part of the house, I guess, and just kind of give you a quick update. I, of course, will get on sometime after I meet with the oncologist to give you the results one way or the other. And it's in God's hands, and he'll be glorified through it. And I just give him glory in what he's done in this already. So I can't think of anything else that I need to add or update you on. And again, I'm thankful for my wife and her love and support and her care for me, even in spite of sometimes my lack of cooperation with her efforts. And then also for Ryden, he's been great through this as well. I was glad to see him get back to school today. He was going a little stir crazy. He was a little sick over the course of Christmas vacation, so he couldn't go outside for several days. And then, you know, he was just going stir crazy in the house. So I think it was good for him to get back to school. So anyway, I think that's all for now. And I look forward to getting back with you in about a week from now. I'll try to get back with you and give you an update on the results of that PET scan. Have a great day.